Hi guys, Figure-Boi here, back with another video, and today we're going to be doing a Pokemon reflection video. Woohoo! Hey, that's Super Mario, isn't it? Not Pokemon, but I could sing you the Pokemon theme song if you wanted. I could sing it now. I think I know most of the words. But I won't, because I don't want to get a Pokemon, not a Pokemon. I'd love a Pokemon. But I don't want to get a copyright strike, you see. So I will not be singing it. And here in front of you, as if most of you Poke lovers like myself will probably know, these are the original sprites from Pokemon Red and Blue. And I don't really like these sprites 100%. I like them better in colour. But in black and white, they scare me very, very much, and I have nightmares every night about them. And the Lavender Town theme plays in my head as I see them. But luckily, these make me feel so much better, because when I see these 2D designs for the or the sketch, whatever they're called, for the Generation 1 Pokemon, I feel so much better, because they're absolutely pristine. Iconic, you may say. If I have to say what my favourite Pokemon starter from this generation was, I'd probably say Squirtle, but I would probably choose Charmander, to be plainly honest, for Charizard. Anyway, now that I'm going to stop talking like a complete and utter Poke weirdo, let's go on and talk about the cards themselves, which I first became familiar with Pokemon, because everyone at school played this game. And they could be very mean indeed. Very mean. There was obviously competition for them. The only Pokemon around that time I cared about were Pikachu and Chimchar. Every time I see the back of this card, it just takes me back, really. Like, it's definitely become... I don't want to use the phrase iconic. Symbolic. I have to get my thesaurus out, but I have to make sure I use the right words, because I know I have a tendency to, I do admit, I do have a tendency to use the wrong words. I used to think livid meant excited, and then it turns out it means really angry. So I'm really livid that most of my Pokemon cards are fake, not worth anything, but as long as I appreciate them, I guess that's all that matters. I'm being really over enthusiastic in this one, I'm sorry. I think because it's not the first time I've tried to record this. Anyway, here, let's try and talk normal now. I am watching the Pokemon anime at the minute on Netflix. Indigo League. I'm very behind, I will confess, but I'm more of a game person. I guess the character I associate most with is Brock, for being a simp. Misty, I have a lot of respect for. I mean, she has to put up with a lot of stupidity between the pair, especially from Ash, who's not very bright at all. And he reminds me of a lot of male anime protagonists, like more so characters like Luffy and the younger version of Goku, who are exceptionally, much stronger than this guy, because he actually requires his Pokemon to fight for him. The thing about the Pokemon universe, I always think about, most anime, it's always about fighting, isn't it? But the whole franchise, okay, let's begin by talking about the first game, one of the oldest game I've been playing for Pokemon, which is Pokemon Yellow. A lot of it's all about using these animals or whatnot to pokes, whatever you want to call them, Pokemons, to fight for them. So the whole franchise is just about animal fighting. So, and then you can say, they were like just born to fight. That's like their purpose. Yeah, you wouldn't get away with saying that in the real world, would you? And when you try to get a dog to fight, I don't know, a goldfish, that wouldn't be a very fair fight, would it? Anyway, Doggo used Devour. I don't know if that's a TM you can obtain in the game. And you won't be able to delete it either. But I don't even think they'd need to learn it. I think naturally they just devour a goldfish. Why am I talking about dogs devouring goldfishes? Anyway, what I wanted to say about this game, I thought it's great. Brilliant. Fantastico. The only thing about it I don't like is how when you play a lot of the newer Pokemon games, like Pokemon Black and White, which I'll go on about in a minute, you begin to realise it's a bit dead. Eerie. Sprites don't move other than when they're going during an attack. Otherwise, they just stand there. I mean, the sprites are beautiful, fantastic, brilliant. But I said that twice now. But I can't begin to appreciate them half as much as the newer games, which they actually feel as though they've actually got like a little dance going on, like a bit of a groove to the beat. Dun 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 dun. I think it becomes more evident in Sword and Shield, which I'll also go on about in a minute. Well, not in a minute, in about 5 minutes. God knows how long these pictures stay like this for. But yeah, like if I haven't said, I got this off the Nintendo eShop on my 3DS, on my dodgy 3DS, which doesn't read cartridges anymore. So that's flipping fun. Right, I still have my Bros 3DS to use, and I have my DSi to trade, which for not for this game, for Black and White, which I'll, like I say, go on about in a minute once the actual picture. I probably should have edited the actual time length of this, made this a bit shorter. And well, is there anything else I can say about this game? I like the 2D landscape. Anyway, Pokemon White, this is the game I consider the most important, and the game that I've been playing the most of these on the DS. Right, I got this game back when it first came out, back in, don't know what year this came out, but everyone else had Pokemon Black, so I'm guessing young me wanted to be the guy who got a different game to everyone else, which was probably wise, because he would have, though I never actually traded with anyone, no one came to me, you know. I never really took the game that seriously. I don't think I played it till, I never really understood the games, really. I found them too complicated. And I was younger back then, but now as a older Pokemon trainer, I definitely understand the well, I don't really understand the IVs and all that. I don't even know how to check IVs on the DS. Individual values. And frankly, this might be controversial, but I don't give a fucking shit what their IVs are. It doesn't fucking matter what their fucking IVs are, what their fucking personalities are. I don't care if this video gets fucking age restricted. Fuck off. It doesn't matter. You should give every single Pokemon a chance. A chance. As long as they're a high level, as long as they know good moves, doesn't matter. I think it really depends on what level you're evolving them up from. Is another significant factor as well, because I mean, you say you got them at like level 50, the bar's going to be pretty, not going to be that great. Like over 200 probably won't be good enough. Depends on the Pokemon though. Pokemon Black 2, been using to basically trade the other Pokemons over. But I'm upsetting a lot of people by saying Pokemons. You can probably prove me wrong about the whole IV stuff. Whatever, say what you flipping want. Opinion won't change. But the Unova Pokedex is practically complete. I haven't got the Fire Starter. I haven't got the other Zeus Pokemon either. Whatever. I think there's 2 Zeus Pokemon I need. If you know what I mean by Zeus Pokemon. Anyway, the difference between Pokemon... Oh yeah, and the other legendary, the Pokemon Black one. Anyway, the difference is... the original Pokemon Black and White, in the main game you can only get Unova Pokemon, but in this game it's all mixed up, so you can get Pokemon from earlier generations too, which is how I got Pokemon like Lopunny, which is exclusive to this game. So that was good, and so yeah, I suppose it all turned out all right in the end. In terms of which ones I got, so it was wise to get a rather than get Pokemon White, the Pokemon White sequel. Yeah, actually it makes a ton of logical sense. It's just the legendaries, but it makes sense like story wise, because if you played Pokemon White, N would have had Zekrom. So yeah, that probably explains that. Yeah, in story wise, yeah, that makes a ton of sense. Here's me saying, why couldn't they have just made it like the other way around? But I was stupid. Anyway, the most recent DS Pokemon game, other than the pre-DS one, Soul Silver, I managed to get it reduced. It was reduced. I didn't get it reduced. Sorry, I what the fuck am I talking about? It cost about 70 quid on CEX, but obviously I came to a deal with a certain individual, my mum, that we'd pay half and half. So yeah, I end up paying about 35 quid for this, I guess, which is kind of alright, I guess, compared to like 99 quid that I see on Amazon and eBay and places. I really hope it actually comes in the case. And then you could say, Mr. Figure-Boi, I told you can get them for like 12 quid on eBay. Yeah, I did my research. They're fake cartridges, reproducted cartridges. Plus, there's a bit of a negative impact negative impact. Shall I get my thesaurus out again? Negative side to that. A, it'll keep crashing. B, on all the cartridges I see, it all says America, not Europe. And especially if it's not a real official Nintendo cartridge, how do I know that it'll actually work? And whatnot. Anyway, I feel more comfortable getting this real one. I think it's worth it because I'll make good use of it, because A, I'm actually going to play the game, and B, I need it because I need to transfer a lot of earlier generation Pokemon onto Pokemon White. I know a good friend of mine has Heart Gold, so I'd still be happy to do trades with him, as part of the normal game, like common Pokemon and whatnot. Because there's still some I need. I think there's still ones I can't obtain in that game. Because it's the teddy bear. The teddy bear one is exclusive to Soul Silver. It's the elephant I think I need. Anyway, let's just stop talking about Soul Silver. I'll go on about that another day. Anyway, Omega Ruby. I got this game mainly I think for two reasons. Because I don't think I had like a 3D Pokemon game on the 3DS, but also because there's some Generation 5 Pokemon in here that I need or wanted that I can't get in the other games. So it's almost like, how about I just count all my Pokemon games across the board as like one thing? If you get my drift, that was my logic. So even though I don't have the Pokemon on that game, I have it on this game. So technically I do have a full Unova Pokedex. Well, not yet, because I don't actually complete this game. I'm playing as May in this one. I wanted to go for a different gender for this one, and I'll probably be doing the same for Soul Silver. I use a different alter ego, because usually I use Auron, but this time I'll be using Orla for this one. That's my female Pokemon trainer alter ego. But when I'm playing the character, I'm just thinking, I'm not thinking of her as myself, I'm thinking of her as May, really. I mean, it was fun to begin with, but then it gets a bit weird. And with Pokemon Shield, what I like about it the most is that you can customize your character. The graphics are 10 times better compared to what they were on the 3DS, though I appreciate that it's an older game or whatnot. Omega Ruby, or Omega Booby, as I like to say. I am sorry for any females that may be watching that video. I say that to be ironic. Seriously, I have to put this towards my separate apology video coming very soon. I'm not going to re-record this. You really shouldn't take anything I say seriously. Because I should rename my channel to Cringy Boy instead of Figure-Boi. Right. Yeah, I have no problem with the the mascots for this game. I know some people think they're a bit dopey with the whole shield thing for this one. I don't know what his name is. On my game, I just call him Zamas. I think it's actually the name of a Dragon Ball Super villain or something or whatnot. But I just like the name. I don't care for Dragon Ball Super that much. Though I do like the look of Android 18 in that anime. And the pink, purple girl. You know what? Stop. This is a Pokemon reflection video. Not if you want to have a simp off, talk about Nessa or something. At least then it'd be Pokemon related. And I don't like the fact that everyone's making glorious Scottish. I appreciate the Scottish look, but sometimes I feel as though it's almost being a bit too stereotypical, if you get my drift. But then again, I suppose it evens it out if you make the blonde schoolgirl like NPC, like Cockney. Because I appreciate Gala's supposed to be like the United Kingdom and whatnot, so I get it. But sometimes it gets a bit cringy. But then again, most fan bases can be cringy. Yeah. Anyway, I've been looking for shiny Pokemon in this game. And it's... You know, I was a bit naive. I thought that it would be easy. And then you could say, you found like 4 shiny Pokemon. Well, because I have 4 shiny Pokemon now in this game that I caught legitimately, by the way. But it did take a fair amount of time, weeks. I mean, I know the Ditto, I have a Ditto, which I found. Yeah, but even then it took me, I was hunting Galurks for weeks and weeks, and I still haven't found one. As a shiny one, and I still never came across a shiny Pokemon by accident. That's the only time I've ever come across a shiny Pokemon by accident was with the Ditto, which I was happy about at the time. But now I'm frustrated because now I think the game is trolling me. So I have a list of shiny Pokemon I want. There's 6. Well, technically, I think there's 3 more that I indefinitely want to get, but the other 6 are just maybe. If I continue this game in the future, with this Pokemon being one of them. I was going to get like the shiny, I was thinking of getting the shiny Dragonite instead, because that's one of the free shinies you can get in Pokemon White 2. But then I realised I don't really like the shiny that much, so I think I might just say sod that and just get this one instead, because it does look really good. And I have like 2 Charmanders from different language games now, so I have a spare one if I decide to pass the other one on. If anyone, any good friends of mine want it, to hatch a shiny Charmander. It'll take some time. The best score I've ever got was 512. No, 544, sorry. 544 over the odds for Zubat. And the other 2 shinies I got, which were Vanillite and Gallade, were in the wild, except that I caught Gallade as a Ralts, looking for one in a Gardevoir one, but I refused to evolve a male Ralts into a Gardevoir for pretty understandable reasons. Well, I like to think are understandable. Anyway, we're getting to the very end of this video now. I hope I've actually been pretty good, and then I suppose I've got the Pokemon Pops here. I've given the speech before, so I'll try and get some more. I've given the speech before, and I'll try to get some more right, if you know what I'm talking about, in terms of imports and, restrictions. Right, I suppose I like Pokemon A because it's good escapism. Let's do like a conclusion. B, tears me up, and then gives me a focus, a mission. And I don't mind people taking the piss out of Pokemon, mispronouncing the names and whatnot. It's all fun. I just like to have a laugh. You've got my drift, don't care, cringy or whatnot. People shouldn't take it too seriously, though. Clearly, I'm taking it seriously in terms of actually playing the game and actually completing the Pokedex and stuff. I mean, when I say taking it seriously, I don't mean actually treating the Pokemon with like the ultimate respect, as in bloody making sure you pronounce their names correctly. Because I literally tend to have my Pokemon basically just keep fighting until they faint, because I'm mean. See, that was my Pikachu's face when he found out that I told him. I'm sorry, when he's on like 1 bar, I'm like, no, you're having one more round. I'm sorry. I need to get a point. Or I need you to level up. You have no choice in the matter, Pika. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll try not to get locked up in Poke Prison.